Lassiter Factor.
What's up, all my movie-loving maniacs? This is your boy Bangful B of the Lassiter Factor, and I am back with another TV review. And today I'm going to talk about Gen Z Season 2, which just wrapped up, so let's review. So Gen V Season 2 sees Marie and her friends. They have escaped from Elmira and are integrated back into Godolphin University, where their new dean, Cypher, has different plans for them, particularly Marie, and they also begin to find some hidden truths about the founder of Godolphin University, Godolphin. Now, I absolutely loved that first season of Gen V. I thought it was a good little extension of the Boys series, and also a good way to basically add more context to the Boys, and a good way to expand that universe and see some new characters that may or may not become important in the future of that series. And then seeing some of those characters appear in season 4 of The Boys just got me even more excited for this new season. And then after watching this season, I'm even more excited for the supposed final season of The Boys. But what did I think of season 2 of Gen V? I just loved all the character progressions because they're all dealing with the trauma and all the things that they had to endure during that first season. Particularly Marie, she is coming into her own as she is really beginning to get a hold of her powers. And then you got all the relationships and how those relationships progress, and then they all have done things to each other that were a bit hurtful, and then they've come to forgive each other and come together for an even greater cause. It's the themes of healing, coming together, and upgrading yourself are what I appreciated more about this season. You got Cypher, in which he is basically the villain of this series. Now, if you have not seen the season, I'm not going to spoil anything because something does happen with this character that basically has some repercussions for the future of this series, but also of the Boys. And again, I just love all the relationships and character progressions and everybody coming together and forgiving each other, particularly Kate, who did some dirty things in the last season, and now she has to deal with everybody learning to trust her again. Emma is getting a hold of her powers and how to control them. Sam coming to terms with himself and how to get a hold of himself. I like all the relationship stuff with Jordan Lee and how the relationship between them and Marie is basically progressing. And of course, Marie, played by Jasmine Sinclair, she's the real MVP of this show, and I can't wait to see what they do with her in the final season of The Boys. Now, this season is a bit bittersweet because Chance Perdomo, who played Andre in the first season, sadly died before this new season, and this season was, in a way, kind of paying homage to him, and I just love how they integrated him just not being here anymore into the show and how all the characters on the show deal with that. And they do that even more through Sean Patrick Thomas, who you may remember from the movie Save the Last Dance, who plays Andre's father in this film, and he's given even more of a bigger role, and I just loved what they did with him here. Really, there is nothing in this season that I didn't dislike, just one thing that I'm a bit split on, and that's just something that happened with Marie's character and Cypher on the show. I thought it was going to go one way, but it turned out another, but the outcome of the season I was still happy with. I just would have thought that, I'm not going to spoil it, but like, let's just say the finale was about to take a turn that I thought, oh wow, that's really going to have some percussions, but then they kind of reneged on it. Regardless, I really enjoyed this season. Just like season 2 of Peacemaker, this show also had me in a chokehold for the past, I guess, month and a half or so. And now I really cannot wait for The Boys season 5, the final season, because the way it ended, I'm just really excited. Like after that finale, I was just like, yes, let's fucking go. I'm going to give Gen V season 2 a solid heart eyes emoji. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have you seen season 2 of Gen V? If so, let me know what you think in the comments section below. This is your boy Bangful B of the Lassiter Factor. Stay safe, wash your hands, peace.